I think that's probably the first time I've ever been. I mean, the timing. Wow. Okay. Now that I'm on, if anyone is interested, I will finally take a deep breath. Whee! And relax. Right now, I'm waiting on Sister Kathy, who may or may not show up. I could always start the, oh, no, don't sing, Sharon. Singing is for the bathroom. Anyway, I want to thank you, Sovereign, for allowing me to take this Wednesday off. It's a good thing, and it's something that I need. I need this, for some reason, sleep more. Don't know. Don't know why. Now, let me see. Catherine says she didn't get a link. Let's make sure we send a link to Catherine. Okay. Hmm. Okay, I sent it. I don't know what happened to it. Let me send it again. Okay. Maybe Kathy didn't get hers either. Let's see. Check your email, sweetie. Joy.
Hi there.
There she is.
How are you?
Hello there. How are you?
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Diva Energy.
And
Okay, I sent them. I don't know what because I sent yours out twice, and I sent Catherine's out twice. So I know a lot of Kathys. My goodness, nice name. I like the name. Yeah. Okay. Um, yeah, I was just taking a deep breath. It's been a long day for me, as I'm sure it has been for everybody. I am going to. Uh, wait. This is one of my things I'm doing. Was just hitting the tinsha bells. Okay. And that's just to bring in some peace and harmony and all those good things that we are so blessed to have. Because this week, at least in this country, gratitude is being acknowledged. It's nice to have gratitude acknowledged. Hello, viewer. You could come into the studio if you want, or you could ask a question on the chat line. Okay, I leave them. It is, however, it is supposed to be energy begets energy, and positive energy always gets more and more positive. So I am going to do a very short, I'll try and keep it short, meditation. I was trying to wait until a few more people come on, but we'll go for it. We'll get started now. And so the meditations that I have been doing lately have been for people that have been listening to me, they have been focused on the heart breath, on breathing through the heart. And so, by the way, I am Reverend Sharon, and this lovely lady that can be seen is Kathy Williams.
yeah,
Well,
that's
I keep calling her a Reverend, but she'll get there. Anyway, take a deep breath, close the eyelids, and just breathe. Oh my goodness. Just breathe. Breathing through the nostrils, holding for as long as you possibly can, releasing through parted lips, and breathe. When you take in your breath, it is suggested. If you don't feel comfortable with something, then of course, don't do it. But it is suggested that when you take in your breath deeply, taking it in from the lower abdomen, holding it for as long as you possibly can, and directing that breath upwards towards the heart chakra. Oh, we say chakra, these are energy portals, these are points of light. There are at least 200 of them located in your light body. They're your ley lines, helping to connect you with the sovereign, integral within yourself. And so you breathe. And on directing that energy upwards, allowing it to just rush through. Take another breath. Directing it even farther to the throat that you may speak your word. Directing it again upwards to what some call the third eye, It is another portal located between the eyebrows. Taking another deep breath. And with each portal that you recognize, take in a deep breath and breathe. You've reached the crown chakra in directing the breath within you. In doing so, take another very deep breath, holding it for the count of 7 and releasing through parted lips. Upon releasing that breath of light, feel the showering of it from your fontanelle going to your pituitary gland, or that space just beneath the skull that assists in activating the pineal gland, allowing that energy, that breath of life to continue to travel as it touches upon each chakra that is parallel to the chakras before you. You have the thalamus, you have the heart, the solar plexus, the sacral, the root chakra. They each have parallels, allowing that energy to flow as it reaches the rectal area. And then take another deep breath, holding for the count of 7 and breathing. Bringing the energy up once again, seeing it in your mind's eye, breathing in the light, surrounding yourself with divine protection always. If you know the names of your guardian angels, now's a good time to call them. If you don't, that's okay. You know, you feel it within your true self that you are a sovereign, integral, capable of being the infinite being that you are, with all of the gifts that have been with you, in you, from your moment of conception and before. And breathe. And as you bring this breath back around, upwards in the front, when it reaches the heart, stop, allowing yourself to feel that heartbeat, that heart rhythm. Ordinarily, we suggest that you place the palms of your hand right over your chest. As you breathe, feel the pulsation of the heart, knowing that the pulse of your heart, the beating of your heart, resonates with the beating of the heart of this planet, of your very existence. We call it a matrix in some circles, but it is your heart that you hear. And with each beat of the heart, take a deep breath, holding it for the count of 2 and releasing through parted lips. Breathing in again, always with the rhythm of the heart, releasing through parted lips. The cadence of your heart has 5 paces. Of the 5, choose 2 beats to resonate with. This will assist you in slowing down your heart. This is technology that the Dalai Lama has access to and can slow down and even stop the appearance of the heartbeat. This is a positive thing to have. It assists you in increasing your stamina, increasing the longevity of your life. And so breathe. Breathing deeply, releasing through parted lips, feeling that flow of abundant energy as you are the light of the world. And as a light, you shine. Take this time, if it is your heart's desire, to shine forth for all of those who you care for deeply. Immediate family, relatives, friends, ancestors, associates, whomever it is that you hold dear, wherever they may be at this very moment in time. You have the energy, you feel the warmth from the palms of your hand. You can share this energy now as you breathe with the beat of your heart. Breathing deeply, releasing through parted lips, sharing this light through the most magnificent vehicle, the human body, and breathe. And as you continue to breathe, if you know of anyone, that stranger, it doesn't matter what country, this country, every country, the world, sharing that light of divine love will bring about a sharing of divine love within you. What you give is what you receive. Keep your intention at the highest level of vibration and breathe, for you are now assisting in raising the vibration of the world. Take another deep breath, holding it for as long as you possibly can. If there is a challenge, a physical or emotional challenge, direct the palms of your hands, which should be very warm at this point in time, wherever you may feel that energy that is lacking within you. It is not lacking because you are a sovereign integral, reinforcing all energies. You have the gift of being an immortal. All you have to do is remember. Remember where you put the keys to your car, because you are able, you are a magnificent being having a human experience. And breathe. If you know of someone that has a change or a challenge, hold the intention of sharing that light with them. Continue to breathe with the beat of your heart for as long as you desire. And whenever your heart desires, you may open your eyes to a day that you created at least 2 days ago, because you are a co-creator. Everything you see around you, you have created for yourself. Create gratitude. create love, and share this for as long as you can and breathe. Ay, okay. Good evening, and I see we have Catherine. Hi, Catherine. You made it through.
Yes, I did. Thank you.
Very good, very good. Okay, Catherine, I'm here with Kathy. Oh my goodness, I'm surrounded by K's. Uh, I think that Catherine has met Kathy before on the air. Is
Yes.
that okay? All righty. Did you have a question this evening?
Well, I retired not too long ago, and I'm in God's wonderful waiting room.
Or
And
I beg your pardon.
I said I
You're
retired.
in God's wonderful waiting room.
Mm-hmm. But
Okay.
I'm getting uncomfortable. It's
You know why I said I beg your pardon. You remember the comedian Don Rickles?
yes.
He used to call Florida God's waiting room.
That's
And
right.
the I don't think he meant it as nicely as you did.
No, he didn't. He meant right before you step over or pass over.
Yes. Oh my goodness, I hadn't heard that in a long time. Oi. So what you're
So I
trying
was just wondering, did anyone
Yes.
have any insight on which direction I might be going in? Recently, I became a prayer chaplain at my church, and I'm proud of
Ah.
that. I've been studying it for, a few weeks here.
Mm-hmm.
And, hey, I gotta go. How about
No, that wasn't you. That was me, sweetie. Uh-oh. Okay. Catherine, hold on. That was me, not you. Uh-oh. Hold on just a second.
I have to go. I have an emergency. Okay. Okay, babe. Now stop hollering and get relaxed.
Okay, Catherine, I am so sorry. That was me, not you. Are you still there? Hel- You're still there? Hello? 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 Catherine? Hello? Okay, Catherine. Hello? Okay. Well, I think Catherine is in the middle of something right now. Hi, sweetie.
I keep
Are
getting
you
kicked off line. I
you're
don't know.
having you're having technical difficulties, aren't you?
This is like the fourth time I got kicked offline. I know, but I keep trying though.
Oh, well, don't worry. Catherine has a very interesting question. I'm going to turn this one over to you because I know Catherine so well. The church where she's going, that's where I met her a few years ago. And we talk and hang out sometimes. And we like to go to breakfast together, actually. And so we hang out. So she knows already what my opinion is on this. So I'm going to give this one to you. As soon as she comes back, I think I don't know. I had a knock on the door, but I guess maybe she did too. Well, that's okay. Uh, Catherine, are you back yet? Hello?
I think she'll call when she really comes back.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, um, there are a few other people that, let's see, I've got at least two viewers online.
Okay.
If you two want to, if either of you want to ask a question, there is a chat line that you can access from YouTube. You're watching from YouTube, and no one will see you. I know that that's the main concern. Some of my people, they don't want to be seen. I don't know why. I only know cute people. Very cute people, gorgeous people. Look at Kathy. She's gorgeous. You
Thank
see there? Yes. Okay. Anyway, and the questions are up to you as to how you want to word them. You don't have to give any more information than you don't want to. Um, this obviously is the week of Thanksgiving, and this Wednesday, I got the okay that I could be absent with the broadcast on Wednesday. Far out. Okay. So, uh, but after this week, it will go back to every Wednesday um, until I guess until the year ends. Um, the suggestion or the intel that I've been getting into is because of the election, there's a lot of energy that people are still having difficulty with dealing with. And so, and you know what I'm talking about, right, sweetie?
you.
Yes. And so what we need and what I see a lot of light workers doing is extra work. And I know it's where it's coming from. The requests are coming from the extra work because a lot of people are feeling confused and not doing things that are for their highest good. So uh, we're on the team. We're on the assembly of those that would like to see an uplift in the vibration of the planet, of every individual. And so this is why we do this. This is why Kathy is taking time doing this, and I take time in doing this, and it's because we have that desire to see things going the right way. Whoa, who was that? Okay. Uh, hello? Okay, I can hear her voice. Um, so as far as gratitude is concerned, this is the time, this is the place to remind people that gratitude is something that should not wait for the 11th month of the year. Gratitude is something that we should really be engaging in as often as we take a breath. For some people that I know that that's been really, really a challenge lately. And I have to say that I am a little bit surprised at some of the things I've been hearing going on, but then again, maybe not. Um, don't want to bring politics into the evening. However, remember that you don't need a politician to lead you. You don't. You need to be able to lead yourself. Do I get an agreement on that?
No,
Yes, and I'm back.
it's
Oh,
so, and it's so important, and that's really where you need to go in life.
okay. I missed that entire sentence. What did you say, sweetie?
I was just, I agree with you that if we can let our ego go aside and really trust our true instinct, then that's all we really need to guide us.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you understand exactly what we're saying.
Yeah.
Of course you do. Um, Kathy's been a behavior therapist and a psychic medium for, she doesn't look like it, she looks like a baby, but at least 28 years. So, um, and I think she just got kicked offline again. Okay, Catherine, you're back. You mentioned that you have received, you're a chaplain now. Where
Yes,
is it? Yeah, is that it? Unity of Hollywood?
yes.
Oh, great. I remember when I was chaplain over there. It's nice.
I thought so.
What did you think? What?
I thought it was no. I thought that you were a chaplain there before. I thought I remembered that.
Yeah, I think that's how you and I met. But now it seems like it was so long ago. What, back in 2009 or 10?
Yes, maybe before that.
Yeah, now that I think of it,
Mhm.
maybe even 2007 or 8.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's really a nice thing to do, and I could just see you with it. And I was telling Kathy that I know so much about you that I'm going to let her do most of the work on this one. But she, poor thing, she's getting kicked out. Uh, the energies are really swooshing in right now. Um, she's getting kicked out, offline, off the internet, and so we'll just give her a moment. She'll be back in a moment. But yeah, the so have you started your position as chaplain yet?
We yesterday we had our little blessing of the church, and I had the first person to come up and officially ask for prayer, and I really feel it was really good for me, really good for me. The class was overpowering to me. I learned so much.
Oh yes,
Mm.
you do. I remember when I took the class. I think, what was her name? Oh, oh my
Was it
goodness.
was it Galen?
No, what was the lady married to the lawyer? Uh, I can't
I know
remember.
she sings real well and everything.
Oh my gosh, yes, she sings beautifully.
No, but I can't think of her name. I know who you're talking about.
I can see her so clearly right now. But I can't remember her name.
Yeah.
I can remember her husband's name. Her husband's name was Frank, I think. I don't know. Oh well. Uh, I'm having a mature moment on that.
Don't
Okay.
worry, don't worry. I'm sharing it with you.
They happen once in a while. It just means that our brain cells are growing, right?
Yeah.
Our neural pathways are increasing, and so making room for more information. Yes, it is.
I like that.
But Johannes,
That's it.
Johannes,
Boy, you're good. I probably would have.
Johannes.
That's it.
No, I play with my memory. You would be surprised at the numbers and codes and things that I try and remember intentionally, because that's giving your brain work. And if you don't work it out, it's like any other muscle. It'll kind of get flabby. And so mine doesn't have the opportunity to get flabby. Thank goodness. Uh, I'm not saying that anybody else's is. It's just that it's good. It's good to exercise it. If you exercise nothing else, exercise your mind. But so you blessed, and everything went well.
Yes, everything.
I'm,
And the
I'm
minister taught the class, which is nice.
okay. Oh, very nice, very nice. Yay. You know you're supposed to be doing more of the work, right?
Yes.
The laying on of hands. We've discussed that before.
Hmm.
Y- Yes, and you will. This is just a step, so I'm so glad for you.
Thank you.
Okay, yes. Now, as a part of your answer to the question that you asked Kathy before,
Mm-hmm.
you know that that's a part of the answer to your question.
But yes,
Got so quiet. It got so
be-
quiet.
because I think that it's a higher calling than that, and I don't know if it's toward like ministry, or if it's toward like a job, an actual different job after retirement. I don't know. And
Well,
I'm trying not, to let it go and let it flow, but it's on my mind. It's on my mind. I journal, I release it, but it's like a monkey on my back. You're supposed to be doing something.
well, remember, first of all, the journey of 1,000 miles takes what? The
Start with one step.
exactly. And so, if you don't get started somehow, you don't know what, as for instance, you don't know what doing what you've been doing as far as becoming a chaplain. You don't know how that's placed you in developing your abilities.
You're right.
Yes. Kathy is back.
Be
And
her.
yes. And so now you can get even more pinches. She's going to pinch you a little.
So who am I speaking with?
And you're
This is
speaking to
Kat
Catherine.
again.
Oh, hey, Catherine. Nice to meet you. So what is your question this evening? What is it you're, working on or working through?
Well, I was the one that's still in God's luxurious waiting room and
Say,
getting a little antsy.
say that again.
I said, I'm the young lady that's in God's waiting room, and
Okay.
I'm a little anxious. I I don't know if it's because I retired recently and I don't have as much to do as normal. What I did today was I cleaned out my bookshelf and I put all the books that I need to read, the ones that I have read, and the ones that I just want to keep, and pulled out my Reiki books, and I just got to find something to do until I know what to do.
Well, you're really finding a whole new identity within yourself.
Exactly.
And you need to be patient with that process because this will not develop overnight. This is something that it's you're starting all over again, but you're doing it with knowledge this time. Where last time you were doing it with such impatience because you wanted to rule the world at 16. So, give yourself some time on this one. I actually feel that if the more gentle you can be with yourself, the easier your path will be. I feel like things will actually fall more into place for you.
Yes, I guess that's it. I want now instant gratification.
You can't make the universe spin any faster than it is, so it's going fast enough. You just gotta let it be.
Exactly. Please, we do not want it to been any faster. Well,
Well,
it depends. I wouldn't mind a little speed up once in a while. But yeah, um, your gifts, Catherine, you know your gifts. You know what they are.
mm-hmm.
And you know that it's going to, now is a good time for you to just, as Kathy says, take it easy in doing what you're doing.
I knew the answer. I just needed to hear it again.
Can I give you a tool?
Yes.
Okay. When you find yourself in those moments of the silence, that's the time to really draw an awareness to yourself.
It's a time to what?
Draw an awareness to yourself
Okay.
of what you're experiencing that moment. It just, how do you really want to define yourself? Because think about it. The only way we can define ourselves in this life is how we're being in the very moment that we're in. No more, no less. I don't think it needs to be put on a pedestal by any state of it is what it is. So if you choose to have fear at that moment, then fear is what you will receive back. But if you choose to have peace and just the understanding will fall into place, then that's exactly what will happen.
Okay.
So remember that as you're embarking on this new journey of once again discovering yourself, that everything is should be. And the first time, there's really no reason why it shouldn't happen the second. But you just have to let things unfold naturally, organically.
Okay.
You could sound a little more convincing. Okay.
because I
Ah,
because I know, and I know it's okay that's what I have to do.
Oh, of course. Listen, you can't beat yourself up because you have a quiet day in life and you're reorganizing paper clips. You can't beat yourself up over that. All you can do is choose to embrace it on some level and go through it and say, I'm having even this day for a reason.
Everything's for a reason.
Absolutely.
everything. Absolutely everything for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
So when you have, because I know that Catherine is intuitive and also an empath, and her desire to work with assisting people has led her entire life to doing just that in the medical profession. Now is the time when you can just turn around and say, okay, those things that I was going to do about being an intuitive or a psychic or whatever, uh, now is the time to bring those out.
That's what I'd like to do. That's what I'd like to do. And like you said before, I have to take it one step at a time.
Yep,
Yeah.
just do it one day at a time and you'll be
Mhm.
fine.
Okay. I just needed to hear it from people I trust.
Nothing wrong with a little backup.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and so how are how is everything else as far as working out with the chaplain's position?
Well, I like the part of having a prayer partner, and he's very intuitive. And, what I don't understand sometimes in the class itself, he like brings it to the light and it just pours over me. And
Mm.
and yesterday when we were, being blessed, he leaned over and said, "You made it." It was
Mm.
it's really nice.
That's it. Now, see, that's a positive outlet for all that energy that you've got to spend.
Well, what I've found out over the years as when I am in a position that I don't know where I am or what I'm doing, if I turn back to my spiritual beliefs and prayer, it always works out. It always works out. It's like back to basics. Not that I left, but it's a deeper calling.
Okay. Kathy, do you see Catherine taking this particular energy on to maybe having a, what's the, well, not ministry, but something that, uh, a following?
I actually feel like a couple different avenues that may be available to her through this. So one may be the minute I feel, well, let me rephrase this. They're both within under the house of God. I'll leave it at that. But one, I think there's actually two opportunities that are going to present itself and step forward. But Catherine, just remember this, that you really are your own tour guide in this journey that we're on. And if you could just be really gentle with yourself through this whole new identity change, because that's exactly what it is you're experiencing. If you can just be gentle with yourself, I actually feel like this is going to turn in your favor. But if you become too impatient and want a quicker fix, then I feel like you're going to be let down, and we don't want that to happen to you. So,
Okay.
one of the messages, the biggest message right now for you is to face one of your biggest challenges, which is your impatience, and being okay with quiet moments. That's really important to be okay with.
Okay.
Yep, that's the big message I'm getting for you. Because I actually feel like there's something really beautiful. Like you're literally in the midst of it. It's right here. Just be willing to close your eyes in the dark and allow whatever's meant to come to you to come to you, and you don't have to seek it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm,
Okay,
okay.
that sounds like it's a good deal.
Yeah.
Sounds a good deal to me.
Hmm.
Yeah. So take your time.
And she's right. That's one of my biggest challenges is what to do in those quiet moments. Not I haven't ever been okay with it, but now it's an opportunity to be okay with it.
Exactly. Make friends with it. Really. What's uncomfortable?
Okay. All right, my dear. And so, did you have another question?
No, that's it.
That was,
That's my and I've got wonderful feedback. I'm very grateful.
oh,
Good.
aw. Well, you're a wonderful person.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, yes, you are. You are. And so, we're only on for an hour this evening. As I put it out there, uh, no broadcast this Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but let's see. Oh, and Thursday is Thanksgiving, so I guess you guys won't be hearing from me Thursday either on the air.
Yeah, it's okay to take a little break. Not a problem. I'm sure there'll be plenty of time after the holiday's over.
Oh, I expect from what I've gathered, I expect that there's a large shift of energy coming up. Uh, Mercury is going into retrograde in the
Oh,
next week
yeah.
or so. Yeah, and my goodness, unfortunately, there are some people who panic at that. I'm not one of them.
I,
Uh,
right.
you either, right, Kathy?
No, I'm totally excited.
Yes, it's a good thing. We need that energy.
Yep, I think it's great.
Catherine, I don't hear you say anything.
I don't
I
know
hope.
so much about, so I don't comment
Okay.
on what I don't know.
Well, that's okay.
But I'm
Innocence is
writing it
good.
down so I can find out.
Oh, well, first of all, the hype is what you make it,
Mm-hmm.
just as Kathy was saying. So if you attach negative energy to it, that's what you're going to get back. I think the United States is probably the only country that does not appreciate Mercury in retrograde. Um, there are other cultures who are not only familiar with the energy, but they know that it's a great time to meditate because you have all of this. I mean, really, when I say energy, like when you do Reiki, that kind of energy only multiplied, oh, I guess I can't even think of a number. Infinity would be a better word. It's it's that the planet Mercury is not reversing, it's just slowing down in its orbit. And some people have a little challenge with that, but it's nothing to be concerned about. Whenever you read, remember what Kathy said. If you think of it negative, then you will get it as negative. That's one of the hardest things in the world to teach and to get people to remember. It is the intention of your energy that makes the difference. Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes. Okay, I think I lost everybody. I
No,
thought I lost everybody for a second. Okay.
I think you did for just a little bit there.
Mm-mm.
Okay. That's all right. The energy, again, energy fields. It's a concept that we're just getting, I think, starting to get familiar with. But energy travels in fields, and we're made of energy. And so the fields of energy, as they continue to travel, it's one of the things that can cause you to get knocked off the internet and stuff like that. But we are so, oh my God, we are so magnificently created. It is just trying to get people to understand that your slightest thought can change your time frame. It can change a really good or positive reading into one that isn't. This depends on how you view it, what you do with what you view. Do I get any commentary on that? I heard something. No? Okay. Well, the truth is the truth is the truth, as I always say.
I think she was knocked off again.
Yeah. Yeah, this week, because on the last Thursday of November, there is an influx of energy that's very, very powerful. And though people don't realize it, that's one of the reasons why Thanksgiving is on the last Thursday of the month of November. Energy portals. It's
Mhm.
awesome. It's really awesome. And so it's just, I mean, to watch it, to see it, and know what it is, sometimes you just can't help but being in awe at how it works. And I know this is I can hear Catherine writing down.
No, fine, but you're so right. I got my journal going here. If, if,
Oh god.
if you if you've noticed, I've been a good student lately. I've been getting in here with you. I got my office room closed, and it's just me, you, and Kathy.
Okay. All right. Well, that's hey, that's good. That's a good thing. If you get a chance to take a look at oh, that's right. You don't do Facebook, right?
No.
Okay. Um I'll send you some things
Okay.
on the vibrations of the energies that are uh in force now. And I know there are a lot of different viewpoints on the belief systems that the world has, as far as indigenous and new age and this and that. It's all about the energy, people. And it doesn't matter what you or who you worship, gods, goddesses, etc. It is about the energy. I know I get some people upset with that because I try to remind them that Yeshua, also known as Jesus, tried to bring that point home. It's about the energy. Where are you placing your energy? And so, in other words, someone who believes in magic or in, listen, if you can, Catherine, you know about the placebo effect.
Right.
Okay. So you know that if someone can be cured from cancer by taking a sugar pill, then something else is going on, right?
Right.
Okay. So it doesn't matter whether or not we're aware of what's going on or who should or should not have told us what's going on. The proof is in the pudding, as they say. Somebody gets a sugar pill and they believe that it's curing them of cancer and they get cured, then whatever they practice, you can throw seashells, you can throw sand up in the air, you can chew on plants, etc., etc. All of those things have their own energy cycles. But if you don't believe in even the energy cycles, nothing's going to assist you in your healing process. So I'm talking about healing right now because this program is called You Are a Healer, which everybody is, even if they don't recognize it. And so, as someone who has the abilities, the gifts, but maybe not using them, it's time to use them. Time to remember that you have this ability. Remember the access to it. It's time. I mean, I remember when I first found out about placebo,
Mm-hmm.
and that effect, and now they use it in research, and they use it to test any concept. This is how powerful the entire philosophy. It's not a religion. It's not a theology. And when you can, when you can get people to the point where they can heal themselves just because they're taking something that's made of sugar, wow, that's that's not just awesome. That's more than awesome. That's in the realm of, do you believe it? And you should, because it's true. Okay, we have 2 minutes left, and I was hoping that Kathy would come back and do a meditation for us, but that's okay. That's fine. Um, Next week, I'll be back on Monday evenings and on Wednesday evenings and on Thursday mornings. That's for those of you who listen in to Blog Talk. And the number to call in for Blog Talk, I'll be doing numerology readings on Thursday, next week, Thursday morning at 11 a.m. And the phone number to call in would be 646 478 5120. And that's going to be, oh, until further notice. I'm that's my post until further notice at 11 a.m. on Thursday. One of the archangels of light came to me on a Thursday morning with that 11, and the angel that did that is called Sashael, and Thursday is supposed to be Sashael's day, and so that's why I'm hanging out on the Thursday mornings. If I get different intel, the day will change, but right now it's Thursday mornings. So it is now 8 p.m. I don't think Kathy's going to be back. Well, you can access her online through Diva Energy, Kathy Williams. I know she would say that if she were here. Um, in the meantime, just a reminder to anyone who listens to this program and who may listen to it in the archives, whatever. The last Thursday in November is just an example of how you should live your life all the time. There should always be an attitude of gratitude, an attitude of thankfulness. Doesn't matter what you have, you always have a little bit more than the person that you don't even consider. And if you don't think you have anything at all, if you can think, then you still have more than you think you have. God bless you and keep you. God bless you, Catherine. Enjoy the holiday.
And thank you for all you do.
Oh, I haven't even gotten started yet. But you're welcome. I have to learn to say you're welcome. Thank you so much for all that you do and are about to do.
Thank you.
Yes, we do need more prayer people, and so I'm so glad that you're in that because we can use them. The harvest is ready. We need
Okay.
more workers. Yeah, we need more workers. God bless. Namaste. I am. We are. See you next week. Good night.
Good night.